In the bustling streets of Bangkok, a small, unassuming food stall named Ran Defied operates with no frills, just a single charcoal stove and a determined chef. What sets it apart? Its legendary crab omelette and drunken noodles, crafted with precision for over 40 years. This is the story of how a street vendor earned a Michelin star, challenging the notion that fine dining requires white tablecloths. At 75, Chef Defied still works 18-hour days, personally cooking every dish. Her secret? Obsessive attention to detail. Each crab omelette uses whole freshwater crab, and noodles are tossed at exact temperatures. Unlike mass-produced street food, she treats her stall like an atelier. Michelin inspectors noted her technical mastery, comparing her wok skills to a concert pianist's fingers. Defied's journey began in poverty during World War II, when she sold noodles to support her family. Her father, a pharmacist, taught her to balance flavors like medicinal formulas. The iconic drunken noodles, originally created to revive night market workers with its fiery kick. These survival recipes became her art, preserving Thailand's culinary heritage through economic turmoil. In 2017, an unassuming diner lingered at the stall, photographing each step of the cooking process. Only later did Defied learn it was a Michelin inspector, captivated by her alchemy of street flavors. The guide typically awards haute cuisine, but her stall met all criteria: exceptional ingredients, technique, and consistency. The inspector's notes praised the most expensive-looking street food in Bangkok. When Michelin unveiled Bangkok's first street food star, Defied's stall became an overnight sensation. Food bloggers queued for hours, while documentaries featured her goggle-clad silhouette. Yet regulars still got their usual seats. She refused reservations or expansions. "The star is nice," she told reporters, "but my duty is to these noodles." Her prices stayed under $20, defying fine dining norms. Post-Michelin, expectations soared. Critics scrutinized every dish, while imitators sprang up. Defied responded by doubling down, rejecting shortcuts like pre-cut vegetables. "If my hands shake, I close early," she declared. Health inspectors marveled at her stall's hygiene, rivaling five-star kitchens. This unyielding standard became her shield against commercialization. Longtime customers reveal why Defied endures. A taxi driver recalls eating there since the 1980s. Same taste, same fire. Food critics note her refusal to automate. Even the lime wedges are hand-squeezed to order. This consistency stems from her philosophy: cooking is time. You cannot cheat time. Locals cherish that the star changed nothing but the queue length. Michelin didn't reward ambience or innovation, it honored culinary integrity. Defied's process is anti-industrial. Charcoal fire, not gas. Mortar ground spices, not pre-mixed. And seafood bought daily from the same vendors. Her drunken noodles still use the original 1970s recipe, including rare Thai herbs. In an era of food trends, her stall is a living museum of craft. Defied's stall has become a symbol of Thai resilience. During COVID-19, she cooked for frontline workers, using Michelin's spotlight to aid others. UNESCO now studies her as safeguard of intangible heritage, yet she still dismisses fame. "I'm just a cook." Her legacy proves street food isn't cheap. It's democracy of flavor, where a plastic stool can host royalty. Today, Defied's stall remains unchanged. Same location, same one-woman show. The Michelin star gleams beside decades-old grease stains. Tourists come for Instagram, but stay for the revelation that greatness needs no gimmicks. As Bangkok evolves, her stall stands as a reminder. True excellence is measured not in stars, but in the courage to keep a flame alive, one perfect omelette at a time.